take a look down here. Good morning, everybody. Today I am at Susquehanna State Park down here in Maryland, right along the Susquehanna River, not too far from Conowingo, but I'm going to hike the Ridge Trail. At least that's the plan. Beautiful November morning. Today is November 6th. Alrighty, tripod. Let's get started. Go have some fun. An old spring house, constructed in 1801. Actually has 2 floors. Main function was to provide drinking water to the Carter Archer Mansion. Also served as an early refrigerator for food. It's interesting that it has the 2nd floor. And there is the old grist mill. Go take a closer look at that. See the water pipe that fed the wheel. The Rock Run Grist Mill. Here's the old wheel and the gear. That's pretty cool. Kind of see how far down it goes. There's no water in there currently. Over here there's a date on the wall. Looks like 1805. Don't know if that's official. Doesn't look very official, but I don't know. But you have some of the, guessing some of the turning stones over here. See some of the texture. Here is the official start of the trail. Go over here and check out the board. We're at Susquehanna State Park. Here's the Susquehanna River. And currently we are right about here. And the plan for today is to hike up this trail. We're going to cross over to this section and then come back. It is a beautiful fall day. It's about 45 degrees. And very sunny. I got the Susquehanna River to my right, and I am walking along an old railroad bed. Here's a little lookout over here. We'll take a look at here. Yeah, you can see that. There's a huge tree trunk out there. You got some seagulls flying around. Got that huge hollowed out tree trunk out there on that one little island. Still some fall color out there. is nice. Nice clouds today. But you can see here the rails, the old rails. More random bones and trees. Okay, we're gonna head down this way. Go check this out. The banks of the Susquehanna. Yeah. The steps cease to exist at this point. A little awkward. So out there, that is the Conowingo Dam. And we're going to follow the bank of the river toward Conowingo. I don't know if I'm going to make it all the way out to Conowingo. We will see. But I do have a video from up that way from last year, and I'll put a link up for that video if you want to check out that video. But I do plan on coming back here again, probably a couple more weeks. This is looking southeast. I-95 would be all the way down there. Got a bunch of seagulls out on that one rock. Still some fall colors. Sections of it where it looks pretty good. Sections of it where it's really bare. You can definitely see that rock wall along the banks as the wind really starts kicking up. Making our way along the Susquehanna. Make our way across this little bridge. Lots of sycamores along here. Tulip poplars, maples. I don't know if it's showing up on here, but there is a rock out in the middle of the river there that I thought was a tree, part of a tree, tree trunk, but it has some interesting formations on it. I'm going to see if I can find a way down there and get a little closer to it and get a better view. It's interesting because it has these arches that kind of go over the water a little bit, and it's unlike any of the other rock formations. But I don't know if it's just an optical illusion from up here or what. So maybe it is a tree trunk. I don't know. I'm gonna go down there and take a look. All right, I think I found a sketchy little path that goes down toward that way. Trying to stay on my feet. No problemo. All right. Oh, cool. So what do you think? Think it's a rock, or do you think it's a tree, or perhaps a petrified tree? If there were other rocks that had formation similar to that, maybe that's got to be a tree. Take a closer look at it from the other camera. Little bit of a walk along the sandy beach here. You got some interesting imprints in the sand slash mud of some of the leaves. Almost looks like fossils. Here, check this out. All right, once again, we are back on the trail, in between the rails. One of the unfortunate things about this trail is that there's a road right to the left. And kind of surprising how many cars actually are going up and down that road. I guess that's the main road into the Susquehanna State Park. It's quite busy. Oh, we have a little bit of a problem. Looks like it's gotten washed out, but there's an area that we can walk around. But it gives you a good shot of the rail. This whole section of the trail, the railroad ties are still here. In some cases, they're just kind of rounded off logs. Still suffering. Up and down, up and down. Coming up to another washed out section of the trail. Let's go take a look down here. Alright, we're gonna head down here. And I think I'm going to go, looks like there's a little bit of a path to the right. We're going to follow that. Take a walk out onto the rock. Take a look. Whoa. The mud is slippery. Alright, a little unnerving here. It's stepping on some of these big boulders and they're moving. Not a fan of that. Yeah, these rocks are like super slippery. Definitely colder down by the water. I don't feel the breeze anywhere near as much when I'm up on the rail trail. Come down by the water, and all of a sudden you got 20-mile-an-hour gusts. Oh, there's some fish in there. There's rails onto the trails. It's a big step. See all the seagulls out there? That nice sycamore to the left. They have a whole area back here full of these pawpaw trees. All different sizes. Some are pretty big, some not so big, but quite abundant back here. Down here you got this big guy split in half. Man, there's so many pawpaw trees back here. Hey bear, hey bear. Anything in there? There's definitely been something in there. You can see all the like footprints in the dirt. Somebody's making use of it. Now let's make our way back down to the river. Let's head to the right. See how muddy it is. Kind of a cool little lookout spot. This is the other side of that big tree that fell down. Give you a little bit of size reference. But yeah, this thing's huge. It's got some cool patterns in the wood right there. Well, I am following along the riverbed. Kind of went off the rails, literally. Just decided to walk along parts of this riverbed. See how far I can go. End of the line. Unless I plan on swimming, I can't go any further. Alrighty, that's going to wrap it up for today. I've enjoyed this little excursion along the rail trail and along the riverbank of the Susquehanna. Never hiked this trail before, so it's always nice to hike new places. Pretty cool. Enjoying the autumn colors and the river. Pretty awesome. Bunch of birds just right there. Actually, there are some of the few songbirds I've seen today. Alrighty, so thanks again for watching, and I will catch everybody at the next video. Peace. Have a great day, everybody. What a beautiful day. I really do like this section of the trail. you.